When I was younger, my father told me about a beautiful land on the edge of the African continent. A land by the ocean, with vast beaches and vibrant fishing traditions, with breathtaking mosques, with culture and color, and the kindest people you'll ever meet. My father's stories were not about Senegal, but when I visited for the first time, it was everything and more that I had ever imagined Somalia to be. When people ask me why I love Senegal, I say the answer is simple. It's the Somalia of my dreams. In this video, I will tell you why Dakar, Senegal should be your first or next travel destination in Africa, the things to do and see, and where to stay. So why should Senegal be your first or next Africa travel destination? Here is reason number 1. Peace and security. Senegal is one of the few African countries that has never had a coup d'etat, and it is still known as one of the most stable and peaceful countries on the continent. The French word for peace is
la paix. La paix. Ouais. J'aime beaucoup la paix. Parce qu'ici au Sénégal, il y avait quelque chose qu'on partage entre nous, les musulmans et les chrétiens et les autres confrères. Parce que chacun reste l'autre. Les musulmans respectent les chrétiens respectent les musulmans. C'est pour cela qu'on vit ensemble. Pas de problème. J'aime beaucoup ça.
Senegal is predominantly Muslim. Between 90 to 97% of the population practices Islam and divides itself into several Islamic Sufi orders. People are incredibly tolerant and accepting. In December, for example, you will see a lot of Christmas decorations around Dakar. In fact, Senegal's first president, Léopold Sédar Senghor, was a Catholic. You should be careful and vigilant in any capital city, but Dakar is generally very safe. Here's my friends and me walking alone in the streets at night looking for a taxi. This is something I definitely would not recommend in South Africa, for example. Very much connected to reason number 1 is reason number 2, culture and values. Senegal feels strangely unique with its perfect mix of traditionally Senegalese, West African and Islamic customs. Teranga is an especially important concept. In fact, Senegal is known as the land of Teranga.
La base de la Teranga, c'est l'humanisme ou le fait que l'être humain soit la première valeur. Dans ces cultures-là, en général, on se focalise beaucoup plus sur l'être humain, la personne en tant que telle, que sur le bien matériel. Alors la Teranga, si vous venez chez nous, par exemple moi je suis de la Casamance au sud, si vous venez chez nous, c'est pas ce que vous apportez qui nous intéresse, c'est votre personne en tant que telle. On se dit que bon, ok, il s'est déplacé ou elle s'est déplacée pour venir jusqu'à chez nous. Cette personne-là mérite tous nos égards, mérite toute notre attention et du coup, on veut que vous soyez confortable.
Whether it's a taxi driver giving you a free Wolof lesson, a kind stranger offering you local attire which is a very strong and sweet kind of tea, by the way.
Merci beaucoup. Merci.
Or sharing a big plate of food to eat. You will discover that the Senegalese spirit of teranga is all around.
Et ça, c'est vraiment frappant. Quand on connaît d'autres cultures où cela ne peut pas marcher, on se dit qu'on a vraiment des valeurs. Ouais. Ça, c'est un aspect que j'aime chez nous les Africains. Et je ne dis pas que c'est typiquement sénégalais, je pense que ça se passe aussi dans beaucoup de pays africains. Ouais. Nous devons être fiers de cela. L'Afrique, on a des valeurs qui ne sont pas forcément des valeurs, des recherches minières, etc. quoi. Nous avons des valeurs qui n'ont pas de prix, en fait.
Let's get to the juicy bits, the amazing things you can see and do when visiting Dakar. Starting off with the Instagram famous Lac Rose or Lake Retba. First things first, is it really pink? Well, see for yourself, raw and ungraded. Just an hour's drive away from Dakar, Lake Retba has emerged as a top tourist destination and Instagram favorite. Lac Rose has a salt-loving inhabitant to thank for its name and fame, the microalgae D. salina. The lake's salt content is said to be comparable with that of the Dead Sea. Unsurprisingly, D. salina is abundantly present and produces a rose-colored pigment when absorbing sunlight. This gives the lake its impressive coral hue. Although not soaked in the intense flamingo pink shade that I had seen online, Lake Retba was definitely worth the trip. Learning about and meeting some of the workers who engage in salt harvesting was both interesting and eye-opening. If you're traveling as a group or simply want to fulfill an action hero fantasy, you might be interested in hiring quad bikes to cruise the surrounding sand dunes. We did it and it was so much fun. Driving past hills of harvested salt, cultural sightings in the nearby Pearl village, and epic ocean views. When you visit Lake Retba, you have to stop by Camping Le Nomade, a locally owned restaurant, hotel, and top-notch hangout spot. You can also rent quad bikes and book lake tours here.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Bon, moi je m'appelle Souleymane Sow. Je suis né dans un village qui est à côté du Lac Rose qui s'appelle Niagapol. Donc il y a quelques années, j'ai commencé à monter Camping le Nomade et maintenant c'est devenu comme ça où tous les gens peuvent venir, toutes les nationalités. Donc pour venir passer des bons moments, pour dormir, manger, vraiment danser. Donc vous êtes tous la bienvenue.
We loved our stay and the food was delicious. I'll also leave the contact details for a private driver who can take you to Lac Rose in the description box. From downtown Dakar, it's only a 30-minute ferry ride to escape the bustling city to reach Gorée Island. Do prepare. There's a reason people call it hauntingly beautiful. Dakar's Île de Gorée has a dark and chilling past. Nestled between scenic lanes without cars in sight, colorful buildings and mesmerizing cliff ocean views lies the Maison des Esclaves, or House of Slaves. With its symbolic door of no return as a powerful signpost and last physical connection of enslaved Africans who were forcibly taken from the continent. Though it's not an easy visit, it's definitely one I recommend. The Route de la Corniche, the city's oceanfront road, is more than just a street. To me, it's the beating heart of Dakar, or perhaps its main artery that sustains and encapsulates the city's unique spirit and vibrant energy. Take a stroll along the road in the late afternoon hours and you'll see all kinds of people. A group of Nike-clad hijabi women out for a run, ripped wrestlers flexing their muscles during beachside practice, and Senegalese of all ages making use of the public gym equipment. The city recently added publicly accessible swings to the many Corniche offerings, a childhood dream come true. It is so lovely seeing families still out late at night having a great time along the Corniche. Go Dakar for supporting safe, fun public spaces. Recently, I've been hearing more stories about private investors buying up a lot of the public beach areas. I really do hope the city can maintain their public spaces. To me, these are such an important and valuable asset and one of the many reasons why I love Dakar. Dakar's African Renaissance monument symbolizes a new era. African renewal, culturally, politically, and economically, with revitalized pride and consciousness. This gigantic bronze statue is the continent's tallest, at 49 meters. Impressive as it is, and as noble the intentions behind its construction, the monument is not without its controversies. Too expensive, built by North Korea, too immodest, at some point the woman's skirt had to be lengthened. Nevertheless, no trip to Dakar is complete without a visit. For a small fee, you can also visit the museum inside and enjoy stunning city views from a viewing platform located in the statue's kufi cap. Keep an eye out online for nightlife events. Partying at the feet of this eye-catching statue is a great experience. Let's get to a very, very important reason for why you should visit Dakar. Food and food spots. Senegalese cuisine is among my favorite on the continent. Did you know that jollof rice originated here? Let me not say more, otherwise the comment section will be in shambles.
Just kidding.
Dakar is a city of contrasts. One moment you'll see a horse-drawn carriage, the next moment you turn a corner to find an expensive SUV. This contrast is what makes Dakar so intriguing, and is also true for the food culture. If you're feeling bougie, you can head to downtown Dakar or Plateau to the very chic La Fourchette. The seafood I had there was amazing. If you're craving an authentic and laid-back experience, head to the beach along the Corniche, just next to Magic Land. There you can select your choice of fresh fish, which will be prepared to your liking. I really enjoyed the vibe there. Don't forget to try some mad or saba on the way out. Inside the fruit you will find seeds coated with a juicy sweet and sour pulp, a must-try local favorite. In Dakar, it's not just about the food, it's also about the views. Check out Hotel Sohamon. Unassuming from the outside, the spectacular view from the steps leading down towards the restaurant will already wow you. The Atlantic Ocean stretches out before you in infinite blue. It is stunning. Want to blend in and feel like a real Dakaroise? Chez Lucha is that spot. It's got an intimate family restaurant flair with an authentic vibe. Sharky's is a trendy restaurant that can be found in the city's most coveted location, the beach. Enjoy front seat ocean views over tasty drinks and food. L'Endroit is best for weekend vibes. My friends took me here on a Friday night before going out. The place was buzzing. The food was delicious and the band was playing renditions of popular classics and recent hits. Probably my favorite in Dakar. Trendy and delicious, Le Bazoff never disappoints, whether it's for lunch or dinner. Lastly, let's talk about where to stay.
I
wanted to take some time to talk a little bit about the place that I'm staying in this time around in Dakar. I've been staying for 3 weeks, so it's actually a little bit longer than I usually stay. So for that reason, it was really important to me to have kind of an apartment, you know, somewhere where I can almost feel at home, where I feel like I actually live here rather than just visiting like a hotel. So this place has definitely got some Airbnb vibes, but the best thing about it is it does have a little bit of additional extra comfort. So if Airbnb is actually not really a thing for a vacation, you like, you know, the comfort that a hotel brings, this place is actually really cool. Like I said, best of both worlds. You have someone who can come in every day actually to clean the place, to do the dishes. It's very flexible. They always ask, you just let them know whether you want the person to come or not. So that's perfect. There's also an apartment manager. So whenever you need something, whenever you have questions, you can just reach out to them. It's been really useful to me. And there's also security downstairs all the time. So I would especially recommend this place to women traveling solo. Really amazing comfort, but I do feel very at home here, like I live here, like I'm just, yeah, seeing my friends. I can invite people over. And the best thing really is that this place is black owned, and not only that, it's also woman owned. And every little detail you can just tell it's like black woman excellence. It's really stylish. It has everything you need, from a really cool Nespresso machine to a microwave to a big fridge to a washing machine, which has been actually quite a luxury. It's very hot at the moment in Dakar, so as soon as you go out, you sweat. So it's really useful to have a washing machine to do your own laundry. So again, almost better than a hotel, I would think, where you pay a lot of money often for someone else to do your laundry and you don't know when it will come back. Here it's really just like you have your own place. It's super amazing. It's in Ngor, which is also really cool. The neighborhood is actually really cool. You have the little boutiques just around the corner, you know, those corner shops where you can buy your bread, your water. You get to know people after a while. Everyone's really friendly. You can speak French or Wolof. People teach you something. The vibe is really cool. And aside from that, Ngor and Almadi have a lot of amazing restaurants and cafes, especially directly by the beach. You can actually just walk there from this apartment. So super, super, super convenient. I can definitely recommend it.
If you're looking for a budget option and you're interested in doing a language class, come to ACI Baobab. They do French and Wolof classes, both private, one-on-one, and group courses. Students have the opportunity to be put up with a host family or in an apartment. I've done 2 French language courses here and they were both amazing.
N'est-ce pas? Donc,
the whole team is Senegalese. You'll be sure to experience the real teranga here. Guys, this is it. I hope you found this video useful and that you'll plan your next trip to Dakar, Senegal now. Did I mention that every time I went there, I made amazing new friends?
Hi! Hey guys! We are friends of Sarah.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't forget.